What's poppin'? It's your boy. We back. We have a couple tracks I'm gonna try to knock out on the way home. We're gonna see how many of them I can do, but I've seen a few of them on here. We're gonna start. We're starting with one that's a little, I don't know, not expected, I guess, right? It's been a while since we heard from Jaden Smith, right? I don't know what his last project was specifically. I think it was Sire, though, which was a minute ago, right? It was a minute ago. And that was when he actually had like a little buzz. Like he had like a little wave. People were kind of liking some of his shit. It's kind of funny. I look at this track right on YouTube Music, and he dropped Smith. I don't know if he always did, but I could have sworn he was Jaden Smith at one point, and now his artist name is just Jaden. So find that a little interesting. It's just a random single. I don't know if this is part of a project, part of a rollout, part of anything, but it's featuring Rich the Kid, another person who I haven't heard of in a minute since like Trust Babies or something, Trust Fund Babies. The little project with him and Wayne. So I guess we'll end up seeing what this is about, but I'm interested though, man. I'm interested. I'm not gonna act like I was a massive Jaden fan or anything, but I did enjoy that. I appreciated that he was a little different. I don't know if he was massively different, but he was definitely a little different. He seemed like he was trying to do something, you know, look creative. He had a little vision. So yeah, I'm interested to see where he's at now. The track's called Red Cloaks, about 3 minutes 14 seconds. Let's do it. What you talking about, man?
Tripped up by the way you mix this, airing out the whole place. Can't aim for shit. Fatty ass big tits, D-way the assist. Damn Kennedy left, whole city on my bed. You sitting on my plate, slim little thing. I'm him, they don't wanna get it. Me and you not twins. Jaden Smith is a fetish. Shit's got a new bangs. Lines wrap on the section, nigga, so. I ain't see you on the gas, this nigga was so. No sleep for me, settlers in the club. Going street to street, you're studying shots. I was stepping through the club, this was rapping with a folk. Fuck the house, fuck the president remote. On the block taking measurements and such. Having thoughts about intelligence so bold. With your mouth watch that evidence you don't.
Okay. Off rip. I might have to tighten up this my space right here in this car. I might have to roll the window up. I might have to turn the music up a little bit because I can't hear what he's saying too much. His voice is a little low. And there's like a lot of effects and stuff going on, so it's not super easy to hear him, but it sounds pretty all right. And just sonically, right, it sounds kind of all right, and it sounds like he's riding the beat decently well. So I'm not mad at this so far. I'm gonna run it back to see if I can hear any specific words, but yeah, it sounds pretty okay. We're gonna run it back though.
Tripped up by the way you mix this, airing out the whole place. Can't aim for shit. Fatty ass big tits, D-way the assist. Damn Kennedy left, whole city on my bed. You sitting on my plate, slim little thing. I'm him, they don't wanna get it. Me and you not twins. Jaden Smith is a fetish. Shit's got a new bangs. Lines wrap on the section, nigga, so. I ain't see you on the gas, this nigga was so. No sleep for me, settlers in the club. Going street to street, you're studying shots. I was stepping through the club, this was rapping with a folk. Fuck the house, fuck the president remote. On the block taking measurements and such. Having thoughts about intelligence so bold. With your mouth watch that evidence you don't. body on the line, keep that body off the line. Keep that body in the body, so dramatic, she on love. She on mama with a gun, CLOAKS 101. I'm a beat to the body. Yeah, tricked up, by the way you mix. They're not the whole play, can't aim for shit. Fatty ass big tits, D-way get six. Don't Kennedy live, whole city on my bed.
So the beat's solid. I still can't really hear him too well. I feel like maybe it's a mixing thing. Maybe they just didn't think niggas would listen to it in the car. I don't know. Because I know the mixing is just different in a car than it is on the phone, than it is in the speakers, the headphones, whatever. But you should take these things into account when you're mixing, right? So, / mastering. So, yeah, it's not super easy to hear him, but it sounds like he's riding the beat decently well. It sounds like he's popping his shit a little bit, I think. From the little few lines I could hear, it sounds like he was like kind of popping his shit, a little bit of braggadocious rap, right? I feel like that's the lane he should be rapping in, right? If there was like subject matter and shit. I mean, you know, if he wanted to go deep and all that, then that's fine too, I suppose. But I feel like that's the lane he should be in, right? He should be in the swaggy rap type shit because the niggas came up with money, you know what I mean? I mean, he's came up with all that, so it would make sense. But yeah, let's keep it going.
Sitting on my plate, slim with a little plate. I'm hitting, they don't wanna get it. Me and you not twins. Jason is a fetish. She just got a new bench. Lines round on the section, make it show. Yeah. Put the money on schedule. Yeah. Watch out, cause the game about to go crazy.
We're the play on like the Redskins. Like this, we going back to back. I'm at the Benz. We stepping to my lane. I had to do a cleanse. What they saying? Any nigga playing, say my name and put on screen. I'm up in the pan. I put my hand up for Zen. I just went to eat pizza, spent 100 bands. I just took my bitch to overseas to get a tan. I just tryna $250,000 in her face. Living bad, slim thing, she give me face. She eating rice, up her plate, she got no waist. I'ma put my whole face in the cake.
I don't know. It's weird because I heard him just fine. I heard Rich the Kid just fine. I heard basically every word he said. So, and then Jaden comes back on, and then he's just hard to hear again. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know if it's maybe him just like kind of mumbling, you know, just not enunciating a whole lot whenever he's rapping, just as a stylistic thing, or what. I don't know, but whatever the case it is, it's not easy to hear him, and it's just weird. It's throwing me on the track. It's hard. I hate that I hear things like that now, but it's just like, yeah, it does affect the song for me, you know. Just don't seem like a bad song though.
Kid, I'm coming, I just wanna see all around. I don't think I need another reason. Tripped up, all get musician. Aired out her place, can't get this shit. Fatty ass big tits, D-way get sis. Don't Kennedy live, whole city on my bed. Sitting on my plate, slim with a little plate. I'm hitting, they wanna get it. Me and you not twins, Jason's a fetish. She just got a new bench. Lines round on the section, make it show.
Josh. I'll see you there.
Okay. It's a solid song. It seems solid. A little hard to tell what exactly he was trying to say with it, but it seems like it was just a pop in this shit type of track, and yeah, like I said, it was a solid outing. Interested to see if this is a single, or if we're gonna hear more from him anytime soon, or what. I feel like his rap voice has changed a little bit since the last time I've heard him. I think his voice actually sounds a lot better on the beat which is funny because I could barely hear him. But from what I could hear, he sounds like he's more comfortable. He sounds like he's a little bit more aware of his inflection, maybe, or maybe just his tone or something like that. Which again is funny to say when he is like mumbling, but he could be again doing that on purpose. So he just sounds better over the beat. I don't know. Before he definitely sounded a little less comfortable. I think he just is more comfortable now. The beat was solid. I feel like it was a little much going on. Again, it's just a mixing thing maybe, or maybe it's not, and it's just a little bit too much going on. But overall, solid track, man. Not too bad. We'll see what he's got in store for us in the future. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I've got some more things to react to. I ain't gonna lie to you. There's a couple more tracks, and I need to knock these things out before we get to the crib, or before the phone overheats. So until then, thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all on the flip. Dukes.